Now, we all know that the Escalade is an icon in the SUV space, a full-size body-on-frame capable SUV, which has a lot of room for people and stuff, and especially it can tow. But what this vehicle has is more of everything. This is the ESV, basically the longer wheelbase version of the Escalade. It adds 355 millimeters of additional wheelbase. That is 14 inches, and then 508 additional millimeters of overall length, which is 20 inches. But it still has the chiseled good looks that we've come to expect from a modern Escalade. I think the sharp creases down the side, the big grille, and the headlamps really make a statement with all of the new Cadillac vehicles. And this one is the Platinum. It gets a unique grille. It's got the Cadillac crest in the middle. It's got the beautiful LED headlamps. In fact, Cadillac says there's 142 individual LED lights that make up the front and the rear lights on this Escalade. I like the rear lights. They're vertical, not horizontal, and they certainly make a statement, especially at nighttime. You'll notice on the Platinum you get 22-inch wheels that make a statement as well. So let's get inside and I'll show you just how luxurious an Escalade can be. Now, getting into this full-size SUV is easy because there's a retractable side step to get in and get out. Every time you open the door, they automatically slide out and then retract away to have a nice, clean look. On the inside, there's all kinds of things in this truck that you don't often see in modern vehicles. First of all, you've got a cooler here in the center of the armrest. You can chill drinks on a long drive. On top of the armrest, there's a wireless conductive charging system for a phone that is enabled with that. You just place your phone there and you charge as you drive. The front seats have 18-way power adjustment, plus they massage, they're heated and cooled. This truck, the Platinum, is equipped with infotainment screens in the back. You've got the Cadillac user experience. That's the screen in the center of the dash. It's very quick, and all Cadillacs are equipped with the 4G LTE hotspot, which means that everybody can tether their devices through a Wi-Fi system. On top of that, of course, you get General Motors OnStar system. Behind the steering wheel is a digital dashboard that's configurable, and what you really can't pick up on camera is just how rich and fine the leather is. Everything you see is hand-cut and sewn leather in a Cadillac. The wood is real wood. The aluminum is real aluminum. It's beautifully put together. Everything you touch on this Platinum version has beautiful leather. The headliner is Alcantara. So they've equipped it with beautiful luxury touches. Then you throw in the extra legroom you get in the back, especially the third row. When you put all of the seats down automatically from the tailgate, it's got an enormous amount of storage space. So it works as a family vehicle and a vehicle you can actually use when you need to. All right, under the hood is a big V8 engine that's incredibly efficient. So what are the benefits of having a full-size body-on-frame SUV? First and foremost, towing capacity. This truck is capable of towing 8,100 pounds. When you look at most mid-size crossover vehicles, usually it's around 5,000 pounds, so you get a lot more capability with this Cadillac Escalade. On top of that, Cadillac equips this with a large 6.2-liter V8 engine, but it has some tricks. It's got cylinder management, meaning when you're driving along at steady light speed like I am now, half of the cylinders switch off, and it's able to get incredible fuel economy. It's rated on the highway at 11.7 liters per 100 kilometers. And this isn't just something you see on paper. I've actually done this with an Escalade. I drove 1,000 kilometers last summer with this truck to the Okanagan and back, and I got 12 liters per 100 kilometers in real world driving conditions. So that's incredible. Now, add on top of that, this is another stat that might be quite interesting. This big truck is capable of a run to 60 miles an hour in under 6 seconds. Sports cars from 20 years ago were capable of doing that. This is a big full-size body-on-frame SUV. And on top of that, you've got mode here in the center of the console, and it adjusts the magnetic ride control. This is a very sophisticated system that's able to sample the road 1,000 times a second and adjust the suspension up to 100 times a second. And it has different settings. You have touring, which I'm on now to make it smooth for the camera. You have sport, and you have a winter setting as well. On top of that, you have the new rear view camera that is projected onto the rear view mirror. It really is amazing how wide the spectrum of view is out the back, and it gets rid of all of your blind spots. That's something that they're putting in more and more General Motors cars, and it started in Cadillac. So with 420 horsepower under your right foot, yes, you can get this big truck up and away in a hurry, but I like to sit back and enjoy the ride, put on the massaging seats, and treat this like a full-size luxury car, which is how it feels when you're driving it. It's relaxing, it's comfortable, and it's actually easy to drive because it's relatively square. You can see the corners of it nicely. It drives smaller than it looks on the outside. As big as it is, it's kind of hard to believe, but when you're behind the wheel, after about a day, you forget about the size of this ESV. So the Escalade is a premium product. It starts at $85,000, runs up to $107,000 for the Platinum that you see here, but it's very capable. It can tow an enormous amount, has plenty of room for all the passengers, and has a lot of power. I'm amazed that a truck of this size can make a run to 60 miles an hour in about 6 seconds and gets incredible fuel economy. So the Escalade makes a statement, and if you want to make an even bolder statement, have a look at the ESV.